Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 335. As you may remember, Arjuna felt faint at the thought of killing his cousins. They have been greedy, evil, avaricious, covetous. I grant all that, but the fact remains that they are my cousins, and it is a sin to kill one's own kinsmen. I would rather turn away from the war. It will even be better if I am killed by Duryodhana. I do not want to fight. Arjuna collapsed on the seat of his chariot. He had thrown away his bow and arrows, and his heart was laden with grief. His eyes were filled with tears, and his heart with great pity. Krishna looked at him for a moment and said, Arjuna, how did this uneasiness steal over you? Can you not realize that the situation is critical? You have reached a crisis in your life, and you allow yourself to be swayed by these feelings. This feeling is anything but noble. It will lead you away from heaven. It will be a blot on your fair name. You are courting ignominy. Throw away this momentary weakness of heart and get up. Do not forget your manliness. Come, Arjuna, get ready for the fight. Arjuna would not be shaken out of his despondency. How can I aim my arrows at Bhishma and Drona? Krishna, they have to be worshipped by me, and instead I am trying to kill them. It's not right. Their blood will tinge every enjoyment which I may get in this world later. I cannot do it. Krishna, you know that I'm not a coward. This is not weakness. It is compassion for the enemy. I do not know what I am to do. You tell me what I should do. I leave it in your hands. Do with me what you will. I am sure nothing will wipe away this grief, not even the rewards promised in heaven and earth. Arjuna sat silent, refusing to fight. Krishna smiled a little at Arjuna and said, Arjuna, you are grieving for those who do not have to be grieved for. And yet you talk as though you are very wise. A wise man never weeps. He weeps not for the dead nor for the living. Believe me, the eternal soul is imperishable. No one can comprehend it. It is only the bodies that are impermanent. Does not one pass the different stages in life? Childhood, youth, and old age. It is the body which goes through these stages. And even as these are natural stages, death, which is the fourth stage, is natural too. Death makes the soul pass from one body to another. It is only when the senses clash with the objects of the senses that there come into being heat and cold, which affect the body, pleasure and pain, which affect the mind. These are but passing clouds, and they do not last forever. You should learn to bear with them. When you learn to be unaffected by them, you become fit for immortality. All this immense universe is pervaded by the eternal, and that can never be destroyed. Arjuna, you think that you are the one who kills, and your victim thinks that he is killed? But then you're both wrong. You do not kill, and your victim is not killed. He cannot be killed. What is not born can never die. It is not slain when the body is slain. Once you know that, it is imperishable and eternal. Once you know that it has no birth and no change, how can you slay? Once a garment is old and torn, people throw it away and take up a new garment. Even so, the soul, when the body becomes old, worn out, unlivable, abandons it and takes up a new body. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.